Hi Earth signs, sorry for the wait, but this is your oracle guidance for the week of August 11th through the 17th. This is just general oracle guidance and advice for anything coming your way. We may not be able to see exactly what's coming, but based on the advice or the guidance, you may know exactly how to handle it. So I'm going to pull multiple oracle decks. I'm going to pull 3 of each card and read the bottom of the deck to kind of get an overall theme of what that card is giving you guidance towards or about. Check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs as always. If you don't know how to check your placement in your birth chart, there's a link in the bottom in the description telling you to do or showing you how to do that. Also, my bad, how to connect with me on social media, how to book a personal reading, how to donate, and how to just connect with me and all of that great stuff. I had to use some of my anxiety rollerball, and I just put some of my headache rollerball on just to kind of relax. This one has can't really see it. It looks clear, but it's a rose quartz roller on the rollerball. And this one's just a regular silver one. But anyway, these are on my Etsy shop, which is VanityBar. I'm still working on, I don't know why I haven't added it to the link. The link to the description box, but it's VanityBar. I'm still working on adding all of my products there. But for now, you can email me if you want any products. Let me move these out of the way so they don't fall over. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. This is for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So I'm smelling my oils and just trying to relax a little. All right, let's see what comes out for Earth signs. Divine Spirit, any guidance or advice for Earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorns? One more. Clear messages, please. This is the Isis Oracle deck that I promise to use more frequently, and I don't. Wings of Isis. All right, uniting with the angelic self. All right, somebody else got this. Either water signs or somebody else got this. All right, bottom of the deck. Miracle of Isis, miraculous healing of the goddess. Sorry about the glare. All right, Wings of Isis, uniting with the angelic self. And this is about confirmation, about belonging to both the spirit world and the human world, the 3D and the 5D, or the heavens and the earth. Belonging to both the spirit world and the human world. Eye of Horus, awakening, divine perception. I believe this is about your third eye awakening, your consciousness, your intuition, your higher knowing, your higher learning, having that growth in the mental space. Stay true and be in your power. Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of Divine Authority. This is about blending of the masculine and feminine energies. It's also about being true to yourself and staying in your power and not letting anyone sway you from what's true to you and what you know is true to you. I'm going to go ahead and read from the book about these cards because I'm still familiarizing myself with this deck. This comes with a lot of information about each card. So let's look at, I'm going to go ahead and look at Miracle of Isis first. That's what's at the bottom of the deck. All right. Isis was known as a talented practitioner of the healing arts and was capable of miraculous healings. For you, beloved, she offers a miracle healing. No matter how much you have struggled in a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being a part of it, you are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing, to let go and let the goddess be. And it's just about being invited to the change that's coming your way. And it may be unfamiliar because you can be so, you ever heard of trauma bonding? You can be so trauma bonded to your trauma. You can be so bonded to your trauma that you don't want to part ways. It's just about being open to the change and about being the healing, knowing that you don't want that to be a part of your life. So letting the goddess come in and make those changes necessary to invite the opposite of, essentially the opposite of the I don't want to say the bad, but that trauma, bring you that happiness that you desire. All right, Wings of Isis. You have a special spiritual relationship. I don't know why I want to say partnership with the angelic worlds. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service into this human culture. This oracle brings you angelic assistance and intervention and confirmation that any impressions you may have had that you belong to not only the human kingdom but also the angelic one are correct. So again, like I said, confirmation, I was able to tell you a little bit about this card, based on my memory, but you have a higher purpose to introduce others to this lifestyle as well. All right, hold on. I haven't even found the card yet. Eye of Horus. And each card has a lot of information. I think that's it for that particular card, but I'm just reading the very first paragraph. All right, Eye of Horus. The Eye of Horus brings the divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. And I think this is particularly for anyone who is freshly coming into these divine capabilities or abilities or insights or whatever. If your intuition or using your intuition is new to you, this is your confirmation that yes, you're not tripping. You belong to this world. You are most likely unlocking this with your healing process. Your healing process is probably what is the conduit for all of these epiphanies or changes or enlightenment, moments of enlightenment, which is an epiphany, basically. All of the growth that you're experiencing, this is your confirmation. Yes, you are a part of the angelic world, whether you knew that or not already. Some of you probably already knew, or some of you kind of knew, and this was just your confirmation. Some of you had no idea at all. This is just about your growth, your awakening happening, and those abilities either unlocking for the first time or growing. And this is also your confirmation to trust it. Stay true in being your power. I think this is just going to tell you, don't try to, just because it's different for other people, like magic and spirituality and your intuition, but just because it's kind of foreign to other people, don't let, because it's still kind of uncool to other people, don't let that, its lack of, popularity, which it is becoming popular and trendy, spirituality, and, don't let anyone sway you from your path or what you know is right, what you know is true to you, what you know in your gut, in your heart, in your mind, in your mind's eye, your third eye, what you know is correct and true and right for you. You are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within you. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as the precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being. Absolutely. And understand, if you're going through an initial awakening, you very well may lose friends. Family members may not, support you or support your changes or your growth or your progress. Some people just are straight up haters. Some people just don't understand it and they can't relate to it, and that's why they can't support you. Understand that you don't have to take any of this personally. Just stay true in being your power. Do what's best for you. Whoever comes, comes. Whoever goes, goes. That's just it. Let's get, I want to go ahead and pull Kipper. And then I'll pull Romance Angels. All right. Anything for Earth signs? Any guidance or advice for Earth signs? Oh, why do I keep doing that? Sorry, you guys. Oh my gosh. trying to position this a little better. Oh, I keep knocking stuff over. All right. Anything for earth signs? 2 more shuffles. I saw false person. I knew I was gonna see false person at the bottom. Yeah, some of you are gonna, like, as you grow and as you change and you heal and you just go through your changes and your gifts strengthen, you're gonna have some haters around you. Some frenemies. You might have some money coming your way. Anything else for earth signs? There was unexpected income at the bottom. Family room. There may be a need to handle things privately. Do things with discretion. In the privacy of your own home. Some of you could be moving. Okay. Main male. Either this is how you're seeing yourself, or this may be someone who kind of like has their eye on you. As a male querent, it's someone who I want to say is responsible. Let me read from the book because I'm going to get it wrong. It describes you in this moment, what you desire, what you should be aware of. Let's see. It also encourages you to look after yourself and to integrate your partner without being selfish. A well-dressed man. Okay, so this could be some important male in your life, whether you're male or female, or if you are a male, this could be you, but it represents you looking after yourself, taking care of yourself. I think like self-care, making sure you take care of yourself, because you see he's well groomed, he's well dressed, he looks like he could be wealthy, he might have a good job. We have family room here. This represents either privacy, discretion, or the need to deal with things privately or with discretion. It represents any private room. It could also be like an office building, your bedroom, your home. Whenever a room comes up, it automatically makes me think of moving or relocation. So some of you could be like rearranging your room, or completely moving homes, or getting a new office building, something like that. Represents personal matters. But it could also be like a hotel room, or an apartment. Privacy and intimacy. It also represents closeness. Soon, right next to you, shortly, or no more than a month. So this reading is for the week of the 11th through the 17th, which the 11th is tomorrow. Sorry, I got this reading out so late. We do have our full moon on the 15th this week, and Aquarius also on the 11th. Jupiter goes direct and Uranus goes retrograde, so that's gonna bring in another energy shift for us. And also Mercury's shadow period ends on the 15th, so, or is it full moon on the 16th? I could be wrong about the date of the full moon. Anywho, this could also represent 24 hours to 4 weeks, so this could be something happening very soon for you. Distant horizons is here though, and that represents a longer time frame. So maybe anywhere but within the next 24 hours to the next 4 weeks. So this could represent something happening within this time frame. I may have to pull psychic tarot cards because I gotta know what this is about. Distant horizons is here, so this could represent your dreams. Okay, never mind, I get it. This could represent wishes, dreams, things that you would like to be fulfilled, desires, fantasies. And then we have gift here. So you could be presented with something materialistically or tangible. You could be presented this from either this main male, some male person could be presenting you with some type of gift. That's something that you've either fantasized about, or that you've longed for, that you've desired. You could be receiving this gift privately really soon. Let's go ahead and pull psychic tarot just because. Anything else for earth signs? Oh. This deck is still really, really new, so it's pretty slick. what's coming, any advice or guidance for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Did I paper cut myself or something? I heard this. August 11th through the 17th, please. Clear messages, please. Base chakra. All right. Material and spiritual prosperity. And base chakra and love begins. Third eye chakra. Okay, so some of you may have an idea of what this is already. This can represent your intuition. I think you are receiving something tangible with material and spiritual prosperity here. You are experiencing some type of growth, and I think probably the spiritual prosperity and the spiritual growth is you vibrating in you ascending to the vibration to receive whatever this gift is. And I feel like you're so close, and once you experience that right awakening, and you're so comfortable standing in your power, you can receive this gift that's coming in the distant horizons. Base chakra, it may include something that represents your stability or your basic needs, your basic well-being, your home. Like I said, family room is here. It could represent your home very well. Could represent your home, material and spiritual prosperity, and then love begins. This could represent the start of something very loving and compassionate, or that involves a lot of creativity, or something that you just have a lot of love and emotions for. You could be, these are 2 wands, first of all, because this is the base chakra, the first chakra. So we have 2 wands and 2 sixes, the 6th chakra, and this here. And then we have the authority, which would be the empire, number 4, just beneath that. Moving on, just beneath that. So I think you are definitely stepping into your power. Okay, so let's look at material and spiritual prosperity, because I think with your spiritual prosperity comes the material prosperity, and that is something to look forward to. All right, this represents a peaceful, tranquil time where problems seem to actually disappear. A sudden bonus, pay raise, or even a promotion could be in the offering. It could be expected to arrive out of the blue. This card may also signify a group that has worked or strived towards the success of a common goal. This is the red border, so this is the physical. So this would be like Earth in tarot, the Earth suit. Time for prosperity, balance, and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing you that a practice of giving and receiving will bring you true riches. Looking into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or favorite charity that you would welcome an act of kindness right now? That would welcome an act of kindness right now. Practice generosity, gratitude, and compassion so that you continue to prosper in all areas of your life. Absolutely. Like I said, being in the vibration of love, of gratitude, of generosity, of compassion to receive the gift that wants to come into your life. And it does, I think it represents some stability, some stability, some like your foundation. So this is Earth, the element Earth that is associated with this chakra. This energy is situated at the base of the spine, most closely related to your earthly issues such as survival and physical body, money, issues with money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. To balance this chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical therapy will also help keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honoring your body will take care of it on the outside and bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. So like I said, I think it is something materialistic. Could be a new home, could be an office, something like that. Let's go ahead and look at third eye chakra while we're here. Indigo. This is the element of light. This is the most often talked about of all the chakras. And clairvoyance, inner seeing, intuition, higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center. Found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose, it works closely with the throat and crown chakras to assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. Some of you may be, Neptune is retrograde right now in Pisces. Neptune rules Pisces, and it is a very intuitive and spiritual planet. So a lot of you are unlocking and realizing, like I said, unlocking your powers, and as you ascend and grow and go through all these awakenings and changes, you realize that you have some psychic and intuitive abilities that you weren't previously aware of or attuned to. So here you may be just receiving more psychic and intuitive hits, and this is just here for your confirmation and just for you to trust it, and it's here for your assistance. To balance the third eye chakra, I recommend that you practice walking meditations, breath work, yoga, tai chi, visualizations, and color therapy. Don't just focus on this one chakra as a part of your development, as it is important to remember that they should be all in balance in order to work in unison and harmony. So absolutely. And I find it great that both of these are here, because this is your base chakra, and I think with this stability that's coming in, it's going to strengthen this. Then we have Love Begins. Let's look at Love Begins, which would be the Ace of Cups. It's overflow. This cup is about to overflow with joy, happiness, and positive feelings. This is the first card of the emotions card. Therefore, it signifies that a new love opportunity beckons. It could be romantic, but it's just something that that you have a lot of love for. It could be whatever this gift is that's coming your way that brings you a lot of stability. That's why I held that card up. But anyway, this doesn't necessarily have to be physical love, but it could represent the passion and devotion for an for an idea, a goal, or even a new creative endeavor. This would be a perfect time to open yourself and your heart to the higher vibrations and loving energy of the universe. When past issues are resolved, when past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive, then new roads leading toward love will be revealed. Absolutely. I think as you go through this growth, and I think as you receive the stability, this could all be happening simultaneously. But like I said, once you vibrate you raise yourself to the vibration of love, you attain love. So I think you create new love within yourself, and then you receive it in the physical. Like I said, that spiritual growth is bringing in that physical. That's why I did y'all sign. That's why I did y'all reading last, because Earth is the slowest in the suit. So the fruit is gonna sprout, the leaves are gonna sprout last. So I think as you raise yourself to the vibration of love, and you have gratitude and compassion and self-love, taking care of yourself, you just accelerate your ascension and your growth and your awakenings. I really don't know what I did I don't know if I paper cut myself or burn myself or pinch myself or what, but that hurts. All right. Anything for earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn? One more shuffle. I need to get another one of these decks because, man, it's so worn out. Anything for earth signs? Oh, we got two right here. Oh, okay. We got a lot to say. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life at the bottom of the deck. This, to me, is also about, by taking back control, you release the desire to want to control things. It's like one of those catch-22 type of things. It's like, in order to take back control, you have to release control. You have to take care of yourself. You have to do the things that you have to take. How can I say this? You have to handle the things that you do have control over, but relinquish the control that you don't have, or trying to control the things that you absolutely can have no control over. Like the flow of what comes in. Well, no, you can't control that. But it's like, by taking back control of your life, it's like making sure your inner world is correct. And I think by doing, like I said, by doing that, making sure your spiritual world, your internal peace and balance is present, you attract it in the physical. And I think that's how you free yourself. That's how you take back control. You free yourself from the worry of how you're going to do things and how things are going to come about. And you just do what makes you happy. You just do what's necessary for you. Just beneath that, religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. You definitely are going through, spiritual growth and ascension and awakenings right now. And that is all tied into your love life. And some of you could actually be getting the physical manifestation of love. Worth waiting for divine timing is at work in your love life. So understand that everything that's taking place is meant to happen right now. It's all meant to teach you something, and it's all in preparation for what you want and what you ask the divine for. Codependency, addictions are affecting your love life. So that means you are still healing from some codependencies. Either that or your person is, or probably both of you, especially if you're mirroring each other, whoever your person is, whether this person is in your life or not. There's probably some reflective habits or traits within both of you that there's healing that needs to take place still, and that's why you haven't come into contact yet or into union yet. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Absolutely. And I think by doing the things that make you happy and staying in the vibration of love and doing the things that make you feel creative and passionate and just, I don't want to say just staying busy because you don't want to overwork yourself, but staying productive and taking care of yourself, making sure that your basic needs are met, making sure that you are grateful for what you have currently, having gratitude and compassion for the things that are presently in your life, and understanding that it's coming. Divine timing is at work, and it may take a little bit more time, but the best things always do. And when it does come, heart-to-heart conversations, and this could also be for if you already have someone in your life. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Just be honest and upfront. Discuss your true feelings, and because it's really difficult for a lot of the times, well, not a lot of the time, but in particular, I feel like this may be for males, because a lot of the time men are the ones who have a hard time discussing their feelings because they're either unfamiliar to their feelings or not, I want to say unfamiliar, but uncomfortable, or unfamiliar with their feelings. Maybe struggle with identifying them and talking about them. But something about those feelings, or speaking about those feelings, may bring some anxiety. Maybe that's why I had a lot of anxiety before the reading, because I was like, my heart was beating fast. And I was like, oh, girl, calm down. Because I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do it right now. And I looked at the calendar. I was like, oh, I have to. Because the 11th is tomorrow. So if I'm going to upload this tonight in order to give you guidance, beforehand, I have to do it, which I'm sorry. I wanted to do this days ago, but life, Anyway, it's just about being honest and discussing, especially if you're a cross watcher, if you're watching for another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or if you have this in your chart somewhere else, whoever you are watching. Heart-to-heart conversations are probably necessary. It's right over this love begins. In order for this love to get to flowing, there's definitely going to be a need for honesty. So just keep that in mind. Let's get some wild offering advice for earth signs. One more. I'm not going to be able to get jumpers from this deck. Well, I might, but I'm not going to try. Patience. I know that's for me. Self-love, I know that's a factor here. Loneliness. Some of you could be feeling lonely, and that's why you do need to stay optimistic. And that's probably what your codependency is stemming from too. Feeling lonely and just wanting someone in your life. You could be putting up with stuff that you shouldn't just to have someone, and don't do that. Self-love is here. Patience is here. Loneliness is here. At the bottom of the deck, impatience. How about that? Impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I am at the right place at the right time. I find too that when things aren't going my way, you have to stay busy. Like I said, like staying busy, not overworking yourself, especially Capricorns, because I'm a Sun Capricorn and I'm thinking about Capricorns as I say that, because I know what I do. So you have to, in order to stay optimistic, you have to continue to do the things that allow you to be in a light, kind-hearted, compassionate, gratitude vibration, a loving vibration, artistic, creative, fun, childlike, very lighthearted, free-spirited vibration, so that you can remain optimistic, but also kind of stay distracted from your fears. For me, it's kind of like I have to trick myself into not thinking about certain things by doing the things that I really, really love, getting so caught up in the things like, see how peaceful and happy she looks when she's by herself, male or female. So this could be you just finding joy in whatever it is that's happening in your life right now. And let self-love be that thing that you indulge in. Whatever it is that you enjoy, let self-love be that thing. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. Absolutely. That's probably part of the growth or the awakening or your spiritual ascension. That's probably what process or what part this is for you. There's probably a lot of self-forgiveness that needs to take place. And as you do that, as you build that self-love, I think that's what this healing is. This healing process is part of your spiritual journey. It's offering self-love within and receiving it in the physical. Like once you obtain that level of self-love inside, but know that everything is happening within divine timing. I'm sorry, wrong card. Impatience. Everything is happening within divine timing. Patience is here. If you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now? May I let this be for now? Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows. Absolutely. It's kind of like I said, taking back control by not allowing yourself to be worried with the things that aren't going your way. It's like, okay, it's not going my way. Whatever, it's a redirection. Just find something else to do. You know what I'm saying? Go occupy yourself some other way. Loneliness. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace my love and solitude. And that's when kindred spirits can finally come. Like I said, putting up with less than you deserve just to have people around. That's a form of self-disrespect. That's a form of self-harm. So in order to bring in self-love, you have to cut that out. Like I said, you see how she's alone? She's doing what she got to do. As you elevate in this self-love, and also have heart-to-heart conversations with yourself about any codependencies that you have. Possibly from being lonely. I know I've had this conversation with myself recently. And it was that kind of thing. That's why I said it. Like, you could be putting up with less than you deserve out of being lonely. Because I was like, no, I don't do that. But I'm the type of person, I give people chances and chances and chances. And you done already shown me what you're going to do with this next chance. Because you done it the last few chances. So, in order for me to step my self-love game up, I gotta be more patient with myself. And as I'm speaking to myself, I'm speaking to you and vice versa. I have to release impatience of things not happening when I want them to, or not happening as fast as I want them to, and understanding, embracing the delay and embracing the pause, and I don't want to say stagnation, understanding what can be done while things don't seem like they're moving. You know, while things seem stagnant, understanding that it's probably just a time to focus on something else, take some other perspective in it, or take on some other perspective of the situation, of the overall situation. Let's go ahead and get Divine Energy Oracle cards, and then I may pull one Moonology cord, and then we'll wrap this thing up. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do something so inappropriate. I'm gonna eat a cookie. It's not a big cookie, it's a vanilla wafer. All right, anything for earth signs, any guidance or advice for August 11th through the 17th. And there could definitely be some luck coming into your life in the physical, because look at that post I made. If you don't have it set up to where you can look at the posts and the videos on YouTube, posted it on my Instagram as well, which is linked in the description. But about August 11th and that energy shift that it's bringing in, Jupiter slowed down a lot of luck, or I don't want to say it slowed down a lot of luck, but there could be like sudden luck coming in because of Jupiter being retrograde all this time. Jupiter rules fortune, luck, success, things like that. With Jupiter going direct, that could bring in sudden luck and just a lot of good sudden wealth, or good, just like good lucky energy. So, oh, okay. Okay. We got all the lessons all the cards for Capricorns. All right. We have grieve your losses, address your addictions, which makes me think of codependency. Reach for the stars and strengthen your gifts. So I think you are strengthening your gifts, and this is just a reminder to strengthen your gifts. I think also in your downtime, work on the things that you like, all the stuff that you say, oh, I'm going to do that one day, or I need to do this, or, you know, I'm sure there's always a list, especially for earth signs like Capricorn and Virgo, Taurus too, like all y'all, all of us. I'm a Venus Taurus too. I don't have Virgo in my chart, but anyway. Strengthening your gifts in that downtime. Use that also with your self-love, because I'm sure your gifts using your gifts, first of all, your gifts are sent from the divine. Using your gifts will connect you deeply to the divine. It will strengthen your healing process. It's going to distract you from your fears. It's going to do so many good, great, healthy things. It's going to be so beneficial to you, your growth, your overall strength, your overall strength. You're going to strengthen your gifts. You're going to strengthen yourself. Your mental ability to tune out bullshit, like it's just going to be so much more beneficial to you. And this is what you can do or focus on, like in the meantime, when things are still on their way in. Grieve your losses, because keep in mind, Jupiter goes direct on the 11th. That doesn't mean that everything's going to happen for you on the 11th. It could be happening within this week, or like this one of these Kipper cards said, within the next month, within the next week, between the next 7 days to the next month, or whatever it said. You know, I'm just saying 7 days. But anyway, grieve your losses. Anything that had to be removed from your life so that you can make room for something coming into your life. Hey, grieve it, get over it. This could also be like habits. It makes me think of which one of these Isis? I think it was an Isis Oracle card. Like with your awakenings, and also like if you lose any friends, any old parts of you that have to go, any old friends, anything that's no longer a part of you, that you no longer need, whether you wanted to keep it or not. It's just about allowing yourself to feel those feelings for a moment. Make sure you get it all out so that you can keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You are allowed to have a moment to grieve something that is no longer in your life, to kind of process it, and then go ahead and replace it with with some good stuff, with some love, with some self-love, with strengthening your gifts. Just beneath that, choose friends wisely. So if you are losing friends, make sure you choose your next friends wisely. Address your addictions. This could be about too having friends in your circle or friends in your life just because you can say you have friends. I should have known this was going to be the longest video. I did pull from an extra deck though. But anyway, this is probably just about, you know, that codependency. Honestly, any habit that is counterproductive, that doesn't support you, doesn't help you grow, anything that you do or put energy into or time into or invest into that is not giving you like the profit or the outcome isn't worth the investment or the input. Whatever you put into it, it's not giving you anything productive or positive back in return. Could be something that you really enjoy doing that you have to stop. And then you have to grieve that. Like, oh, I can't do this anymore because it's not helping me. And you have to really come to grips with that. And that could be what these honest heart-to-heart conversations are. These could be internal conversations with yourself or with your higher self. Like, do I really need this? Is this really productive to me? Or do I just do this because it makes me feel good for a moment? So everything that makes you feel good is not good for you. So some of you could have been tricking yourself and making yourself think that certain things were self-love and they actually weren't. So you may be coming to a place where you understand, like, it could be spending habits because we had money stuff here, base chakra here. It could be anything that you do, that you have a habit of doing that's just not helpful to you. And maybe you tell yourself that you do it because of something else, but in all actuality, it's not something that's helpful or beneficial to you. And you have to address that, and you have to grieve it. You have to part ways with it, and you have to, you know, it's tough. That's probably why grieving is here, because, you know, it sucks. You don't want to. You're feeling feelings that you didn't necessarily want to feel. You have to allow those feelings to move through you. And reach for the stars is here. It's just about reaching for the highest goal. Knowing that if something was put on your heart, it's achievable, it's obtainable. Not settling is what this is about. Not settling. If you want the stars, don't settle for the top of the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just reaching for the stars. And with this being over this pile with stay true and being your power and gift, it just makes me think of greatness is coming in, and you could be being presented with things that fall short of what you truly desire, and this is like, nope, this is what I want. And this makes me also think of loneliness, like not just accepting something just because it's something, it's a placeholder, it's a void filler. Nope, I want what I want. Reaching for the stars and like clearing the room, clearing the area, grieving your losses, making room for what had to leave, what you had to part ways with, so that you can get what you truly desire. Reaching for the stars and staying true in your power, being open to the real gift that you want to receive. Because I feel like if you just accept any old thing, you're just going to keep going through whatever cycle or process that you've been going. In order to elevate, in order to grow, in order to ascend and move past this stage, you gotta stay true to yourself. I really feel like this is just like accepting less than, either from yourself or from others. Probably both. It's probably all internal to some extent, like not expecting more or accepting less than from yourself, and therefore you accept less than from others. Give me one card for earth signs. All right, full moon in Capricorn. An end of a tough cycle approaches. We just had our last full moon in Capricorn. So you may still be releasing old energy, but I feel like this has been probably a very trying time for you. Just beneath that, adjustments are required. So there are going to be some changes that you have to make. Like I said, you're going to have to address your addictions and grieve your losses. And there are probably going to be some deep internal changes that need to be made that you're just going to have to really be honest with yourself about. And just put your big boy pants on, put your big girl pants on, and just do what you got to do to be the best you. But with full moon in Capricorn here, I think you are still releasing old energy. With Chiron still being retrograde in Aries, I think you kind of just want to get it over with. Like, okay, I'm tired of things not going my way. I really want things to come, like this new abundance, these new blessings to come in. What is it that I need to get rid of? I think there is like a sense of urgency when it comes to you guys, like trying to release things, making sure that you've cleared the energy so that you can be receiving for what wants to come into your life. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, with Chiron being retrograde and something about Cancer energy, like all of that emotional energy. It was something I was watching or listening to. I want to say it was a podcast episode or something, but I was watching it on YouTube. But anywho, she was talking about, I'm still studying astrology and learning about astrology, but she was talking about the planet placements right now. Venus is in Leo. That's our love planet. So that's a planet of wanting to, like, being excited when it comes to love. So you could be desiring love, or your self-love relationship could just be sparked up. Anything about love in general could just be like fiery, quick paced, or like, I want to say like you just having like one night stands and stuff like that. But I think you just have a desire to move through things or do things quickly. And there could be a lot of excitement or a lot of passion involved in that area of life. So I think self-love, indulging in self-love, is going to be either something that happens naturally for you, or you realize some areas of self-love that, like I said, just need some help because you've been addicted to doing things that have been counterproductive to you. You realize where, and like I said, it's been really tough. And this has been something that's been going on for a long time. It's a full moon, so this is full energy, a lot of built up energy. This could represent a professional project ending. Admit you have been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Like I said, some of you have been tricking yourself and telling yourself, oh no, I do this because of this. And no, you do it because you like to do it, and it's not actually helpful for you, so you need to let it go. And it's time for you to just be real with yourself and have those honest heart-to-heart conversations with yourself. Maybe you feel like you'll be lonely if you part ways with whatever this is. It could be a person, it could be a habit, it could be a job, whatever it is. It's time to stop fearing the worst. Find balance between your personal and your private lives. This represents privacy and discretion, so you may need to be more private. You may have too many snakes in the grass, and that's probably why certain blessings aren't coming into your life. There may be too many false people in your life. There may be too many people that you have to watch. There may be some people who some people that you got to watch your back around, or who don't have your best interests at heart, or who just don't agree with the things that you're doing or the direction you're headed in. But I feel like things are about to change in a major way for you, for the best, coming into this next week or very soon. But whatever this energy is brewing this week, whether it shows up in the 3D this particular week through before the 17th, but it's brewing, it's happening, it's in the works. So that's your reading. This was lovely. It was super long, but it was very beautiful. And I think there's a lot of great changes coming into your life. And I'm very happy to be the one to tell you about them. Please connect with me by using all of the links below. If you want to book a personal reading, donate, or connect with me on social media, I would love for you to do that. Please subscribe and comment if this reading resonated with you, or if you want to see future videos. Always check your moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I always check my moon and Venus for sure. Every now and then will I check my rising and Jupiter, but I always check my sun, moon, and Venus. Venus is for love and relationships, and moon is your emotions. So anyway, I post about astrology and stuff all the time on Instagram, so please follow me there, follow me everywhere, connect with me on all of those platforms, book a personal reading, love me, let me love on you back. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.